crisscross will make you jump, jump. That's how I felt today. Yeah, you know what? Maybe there's something significant about that era of hip hop for you. So for starters, if you are a psychic, you could work in a field that deals with a lot of emotions. You could be a therapist. You could work with, I'm hearing juvie, okay? So you could work with children. I am currently wearing a spider jasper, okay? And this promotes grounding, protection, and emotional balance. I feel a difference literally every time I put it on. So I highly suggest you pick up a spider jasper yourself if you feel like you deal with a lot of psychic energy, or even if you're in an environment that's just very busy with high traffic, or maybe this could be like at home, right? You could have a very large family and there's just a lot of thoughts swimming around. So I can't recommend it enough. It's one of my favorite tools, favorite pieces of jewelry. I feel like I have my head back. So get you one. So I'm just gonna go through some of the confirmations I got and just flow from there. Okay, I got Phoenix and it was on a business card. So you could be starting something new relative to your business, or changing directions, changing something around, okay? This feels exciting, very much innovative move. I passed by a sign that said freedom, and it was like a red truck, okay? So you could drive a red truck. Spirit actually reminded me back when I was working under contract that I prayed for the very position I'm in today. And I could be speaking to people on different sides of the spectrum. Either you're under contract somewhere and you're just waiting for this contract to end. I was hearing shipyards. Okay, I also heard Korea. Any of that could be significant for you. You could be thinking about enlisting, all right, into the military. You could also be considering renewing your contract. Okay, now it doesn't have to be just militant. This could be any contract. But it's like you're wagering your freedom, or the pros and cons of renewing or ending it. Okay, so Spirit is asking you to think long term and to consider why you want to make the decision you want to make. Okay, I got the green Jolly Rancher. Okay, so someone could like sour candy. Spirit has been offering the collective in this message some playful energy. That's where that's taking me. Like, they've been offering some positive support because things have just been like very overwhelming, very chaotic, very, yeah, I'm hearing the fuckery. Like, things have just been a lot. Yeah, they're just offering you that easy breezy kind of energy. Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, we're post retrograde, so we should be moving into a more grounded place. I'm hearing the time is now. The time is now. I feel like you already know that, though. You know exactly what that's about. You gotta be smart, you gotta be smooth, you gotta be wiser. Let me know if you know who sings that. Even though I'll probably look it up before I post this, but... Oh, thank you, Spirit. I was in the gas station, and I was hearing the song, "Can Nothing Hold Me Down. Oh no, I got to keep it moving." Okay, so Spirit is saying you got to keep it moving, all right? Despite the things that were outside of your control these past several weeks, give yourself a clean slate. You know, you may have to find yourself acting out of Delulu to muster up the strength to bypass or disregard what just happened. And I could feel like disregard. Why would I disregard that? Because whatever this was tough. And like I said, entering a state of Delulu just to allow your mind to flow back into possibility, back into ease, right? Because I do feel like with both songs, you gotta be wiser. It's like wind chimes could be significant. You have gained, oh wow, whoa, it's a black butterfly. So you could be like me, like you get excited from nature. Nah, that's rare. I don't see a lot of black butterflies. Transformation. Yeah, you gained a lot of wisdom from whatever transpired. And I know it may not even feel like it happened for you. Like, it may have felt like it happened to you, you know? But man, when you rise up, yeah, we had Phoenix energy come through. You're rising up as this Phoenix, this black butterfly. You know how majestic that is? Black butterfly? That's sophistication. That's professionalism, right? If you look into the colors, the meaning of color, all right, someone could be doing that. You could be looking into the color scheme for your business. Black is power. Black is sophistication. Black is spiritual. Okay. Black is also protection. Yeah. You mean business. So Spirit wants me to tell y'all about this house. Not to be too much in their business, but every time I pass this house, I think of Ferris Bueller for some reason. It could be because of the red car, just the way that this awning looks. It reminds me of that scene. I think it's Calvin, right? They take Calvin's dad's vehicle and Calvin's against it. Like, nah, bro. Nah. He'll kill me. We did talk about the theme of freedom. And I think, you know, just seeing, if you haven't seen the movie, Calvin undergoes this process, being fearful of what his dad might do if he finds out about the car being gone. By the end of the movie, it's like he's lived. You know what I mean? He has no regrets. He's like, let him beat me up. I don't care. It was the new era of a new Calvin. So that could be significant, like breaking away from rules. This could be societal. This could be traditional. Okay, this could be familial. But live a little. There's something about rebellion. Of course, take that with discernment. If you are being influenced to do something, ensure that you are doing it for the right reasons. If we look at Calvin as a person, he would have remained the same, right? He was a bit of a nerd. He did whatever his dad asked him to do. So the three of them, right? Ferris Bueller, the girl, they got to see life. They got to see the city. They got to experience things that they wouldn't have otherwise experienced had they went to school. You could find yourself doing something rare, something different on your day off. But again, red cars keep coming through. I keep seeing them now. Roosters. The early bird gets the worm. Ooh, y'all. It is hot. So yeah, don't let nothing hold you down. Enter that state of Delulu if you have to, just to allow yourself to break away from the emotional momentum of whatever was difficult for you. Right? Sometimes when we have an emotional attachment to something that was difficult, it already has its own momentum. So it's better to create space from it, do other things, focus on other things, and instead of trying to control how you feel about it. Yeah, we got a school bus. It's something about school. You could work out of school, but allow that emotional turbulence to settle on its own, right? And you do that by shifting your intentions, your focus to other things. Getting out in nature if you have to. Back it up, shout it. Stop. Oh, then wiggle with it, yeah. Stop. Oh, then wiggle with it, yeah. Okay. I don't know where that came from. 3, 6, 9. All right. Yeah. Shake your hips if you have to. Sock it to me one time. Get low. All right. Yeah. Oh, ski, motherfucker. I think that's the end of the message because now I'm wilding out. All right. If you're looking for personal, go ahead and check the link in my bio. Hey, buddy. I come in peace. Holy shit. He was real excited just now. Remember your why. Yeah? Remember the whole point. What was the whole point of all this? Remember the end goal. The end goal is more important than the battle. The reason is more important than the distraction. Yeah, Spirit is saying disqualify all that doesn't align. Ooh. Ooh. Disqualify it. You control your reality. You are Simon. Okay, so Simon's coming through. You are Simon. You are the judge. Ain't nothing moving to the next round unless it has your say-so. Yes. It has to have your say-so. It has to be approved by you. The things you approve show up in your actions. It shows up in your beliefs. And it shows up in the company you keep. Okay, so that's probably why Spirit was really pushing the Spider Jasper, okay? I don't want this video to get too long. Remember to take time for yourself this week. I'll see you in the next message.